Hey, it's Jimmy with the Calgary Fit Body Bootcamp Show. Thanks for checking out this video. Today, one of our trainers will be giving you a nutrition, exercise, or stretch tip. Enjoy.
We're going to stretch into one of our most tight and most problematic muscle and tendon areas of the body, and that's the outer hip and the IT band. So that runs from here into your hip. Big band that really connects your hip with your knee. So from that hip connection into that knee connection, we have a lot of smaller pieces that are connecting to those bones. What tends to happen is as the side of your legs get tight, which they can do from every little bit of movement and every little bit of sitting in your day, those can tighten up really quickly. There's a couple of things that's going to change in your life. One of the biggest ones is being tired. Sometimes being tired just means you have exhausted your body too often for too long, and that can happen just from being tight. So ideally we roll them out. We'll do a video on that a little bit later, but today we're going to stretch them out. So there's a yoga move and a gym move, and they both are used interchangeably in yoga as well. Our number 4 stretch, or thread the needle as it's called in yoga, is where we're going to start. So this is a little bit of an easier stretch. So you're on your back, you're going to bring one leg up and over. This little triangle that we've made here is where you're going to reach through. So the same hand as your bent leg comes through that triangle to grab for the back of your knee. Now, if you're able here, we want to pull that in. Little extra bonus, especially if you've been working, we can get some blood drainage out of that leg. That's going to help strip out some acid and allow your body to reoxygenate that blood more quickly. Another way we can deepen this, let's switch sides and I'll show you the second way. So again, bent leg, same hand comes through to reach for the front of that shin now and take it a little bit deeper. I'm going to show you backwards so you can see here. So from here, what I really want to be thinking about is getting this knee as far away from me as I can and bringing this ankle as close in. So I want to think about turning that leg inside the socket. If you want to take this to your maximum depth, make sure your hips are on the floor, but then you can use your elbow to push into that knee as we use our hands to pull. So it's going to help kind of set up this little twist inside that hip and deepen your stretch as much as you're able. Once that's feeling good and you want to try a different challenge, or if you've done those before and want to challenge a little deeper, we can come into our half pigeon stretch. So this leg's going to come out and across. Now over time we want it to be parallel, but to get started we're probably going to need to have that heel in closer to your groin. From here then we're bringing that top hip up and over. So we're sitting right on top of that leg and then dropping down. So you have an option of holding here or coming down to rest. This is one of my favorite and biggest recommendations for commercials if you watch TV. So while you're watching TV, those commercials tend to be 15 to 45, 30, 1 minute if you're watching late night television, 30 to 1 minute long. Those commercials then mark out a perfect stretch. All of your muscles require 20 seconds to be able to release and relax. As you breathe into that, for the most part, we want to be challenging 5 breaths. With these ones, the longer is better until your leg falls asleep. So I have done these watching TV before, and 45 minutes later I woke up and realized that I couldn't move. So please don't fall asleep, but the amount of stretch that we can get out of that, and if you want to take it to the deepest point, it's right here, sitting way up, pushing that hip down, pushing this hip down, trying to keep that squared off, power through those hips, rocking out the outside into that IT band, your piriformis, and your gluteus medius. So big stretches there, absolutely essential. One or the other should be getting done at least at one point in your week, and ideally every single day. So good luck and enjoy.
Hey, it's Jimmy again from the Calgary Fit Body Bootcamp Show. I hope you found this information useful. If you'd like more nutrition, exercise, and stretch tips, please subscribe to our YouTube show. Talk soon.